5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what I mean, Vern?
This evening. Are you hungry, my little flower?
Starved.
The sweetest fruits for the sweetest flower.
Oh, please.
Some leg of turkey, perhaps?
Hello and welcome to the worst movie ever made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Hockman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci, and gluten-free Bob Hassick. Hey guys, how are you and why are we doing Ernest Goes Africa?
Because it's sequel season still. If you want to catch up, you can find us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. We've done sequels. I'm not going to tell you which ones. That's up to you to go to the site.
Go
look at our entire back catalog and then look at the sequels and be like, oh yeah, they did do that a couple hundred episodes ago. And I'm thrilled, and I think Bob and I are on the same wavelength here with Ernest Goes to Africa. I saw this once or twice when I was like 9 years old when it first came out.
Why?
Because it was on, Chris.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, there's no way this is gonna hold up. It's gonna be super problematic. I'm not saying it isn't. But I think it did hold up. I think it's fucking awesome, and I think Bob's agreeing with me a little bit on this. So, I'm gonna go over to the bumpers, and then we're just gonna unpack this because I think we're gonna have a lively discussion. So, are you ready, Bob?
Damn. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Yes. Bob, it's time for your explanation.
I told you to stop rubbing my ears.
Huh.
Bob?
Oh yeah, gobble it down.
I am. I'm having my polenta. I'm having my gluten-free.
Nice.
My gluten freedom.
Ooties.
Yeah.
We got that over at Jersey Mike's. You get a nice number 17 with onions and peppers on the gluten-free
Dude,
roll.
Jersey Mike's does the gluten-free well. I'm not gonna deny it.
Hell yeah.
Chris, thank you.
You're
You and your whatever corporate compadres.
Yeah. Corporate
know what the
compadre.
fuck you're doing with the gluten free.
Oh, boy.
You just gotta
Yeah.
tell Mike that you want it big back style.
Yeah.
You gotta tell Gerald.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
The Jersey Mike's mascot that you
I'm
want
bowing
something
out.
gluten free, and he will make sure he does it right for you.
Yeah, Gerald
yeah.
Foghorn, I think his name is.
He will make it pedo-licious.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
Right.
just made that up.
Great.
All right.
Well, I can kiss my promotion goodbye. Thanks for all that. Jersey Mike's in no way agrees with anything said on this podcast ever. Go ahead, Bob. Milky polenta.
For our audio only listeners, Bob is still eating.
He's slurping over there.
All right. No, audio only listeners will hear this and be patient for how good this is. It's kind of a short one. So, Rob, you're in for a short typing exercise.
Okay.
But that reach from J to Y is going to be kind of an issue. Here we go.
Oh, jazzy.
Yucky, a yokel. Yanks, a yoke. To yield, a yo-yo. Yelps and yowls. And yearns for a younger yenta.
Wow.
Nice.
Why is this impossible?
So I got yucky, yokel, yanks a yoke, to yield a yo-yo, yelps and yowls, and yearns for a young yenta.
Yeah. I said
think we
younger
might
because
Go ahead.
so I said yucky with it was like I spelled it with YUKK. Like he's full of yucks. But
Yeah. Oh, okay.
at the same time, he's kind of gross. It was a double thing.
He is.
Like you decide how you want to spell it, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So here's the story, and this is the long part. Here we go. An Indiana Jones-like character takes/steals these precious stones from a tribe in Africa. Like I'm not sure if it was Africa, if it was stated. I forget. If the beginning of the movie they said okay. So I'm gonna.
They don't say. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Then the stones are stolen from the original thief. Some agencies and third parties are introduced, and all seem interested in these stones. And meanwhile, Ernest, our main character, stumbles upon the stones by accident and takes them home, and proceeds to make a yo-yo out of them. And then he gives it to a girl he likes. Soon after, Rob loves this. Soon after she gets pre-raped, and Ernest spends.
Jesus.
Ernest spends the rest of the next act of the movie trying to help her escape from various entrapments. Then, after fighting another white guy in front of an African. Spoiler alert. Ernest gets the diamonds back, or the stones back, to the tribe that lost them in the first place. Then Ernest continues pining after the same woman, and she rightfully thwarts him because Ernest deserves better.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does. He does deserve better. I agree.
My favorite part of that was that she was pre-raped.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
She was, and I'll give you my version of that in just a couple of tests, because I have my own way of wording it. But we'll get there in not too long a time. For now, we will throw it to the best YouTube comment. Rob, take it away.
I found this comment and I thought it was perfect foreshadowing and context. So here we go. A frog goes into a bank and approaches the teller. He could see from her nameplate that the teller's name is Patricia Whack. So he says, Mrs. Whack, I'd like to get a loan to buy a boat and go on a long vacation. Patty looks at the frog in disbelief and asks how much she wants to borrow. The frog says $30,000. The teller asks his name and the frog says that his name is Kermit Jagger. His dad is Mick Jagger and that's okay. He knows the bank manager. Patty explains that $30,000 is a substantial amount of money that he will need to secure some collateral against the loan. She asks if he has anything he could use as collateral. The frog says, sure, I have this, and produces a tiny pink porcelain elephant about half an inch tall, bright pink and perfectly formed. Very confused, Patty explains that she'll have to consult the manager and disappears into the back office. She finds the manager and says, there's a frog called Kermit Jagger out there who claims to know you and wants to borrow $30,000. He wants to use this as collateral. She holds up the tiny pink elephant. I mean, what the heck is this? The bank manager looks back at her and says, it's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. It was better when Norm Macdonald did it. It was much longer when Norm Macdonald did it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So does that mean Rob copied and pasted that in?
Yeah,
Rob did this one. Rob did this.
No,
it
was just somebody on the free without ads pirated version that was on YouTube somehow.
They copied and pasted an old joke. Yeah.
Yeah. More foreshadowing. I don't think we're gonna have any copyright issues on this one if the whole movie's up for free on YouTube with no affiliation. So
well, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, nice.
So go check it out on YouTube. We should post that somewhere.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, free on YouTube. Check out Ernest Goes to Africa.
Yeah.
When something is free on YouTube, there's usually a good reason, and that's because it's hot trash and nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
Like Ernest Goes to Africa. Let's throw it to test number one. Ain't that a pitch?
Nice.
Okay, so Mr. Financial Advisor, I've got a lucky cat. I'll talk to you later. It's time for me to take a walk in the woods. Financial Advisor, lucky cat, walk in the woods.
Walk in the woods.
Well, that there is some kind of pitch.
I think it's Rob, Chris this week, right?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It is.
All
I'm
right.
first. All right, here we go. Bejeweled boy befriends a bombshell bitch.
Nice.
Okay. a female that Ernest is hoping to hitch. Ernest attempts near illegal seduction, being a cause of this abduction. Ernest, at this point, sexually, only can enrich.
All right.
Okay.
I like it.
Nice.
Ernest has gone to camp, jail, and school to name a few adventures. But this flick is intercontinental and his most brightly shining turd. Eyes of E. coli hidden in a yo-yo, the cinematic equivalent of E. coli laced with jive talk faux show. Do you even know what I'm talking about, Vern?
I think we're still along for the ride, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
To answer that question, as if I'm Vern. Okay. There once was a character who didn't care about race. Not in a good way. Cue the Middle Eastern face. With bad puns and abundance. Ernest is redundance. If we ever do another Ernest movie, I'll shoot my dick into space.
Chris, 5.
I'm going to say Chris 3, just to balance it out.
Okay, so what do I get when I give myself the inevitable then?
So 5 plus 5
4,
is
2, 5.
13 divided by 3. Yeah, 4, 2, 5.
Okay, I'll take it.
No.
Can we give it a little booster? You guys want to give it a free little booster back up to 5?
We're going to stop scoring this pitch very soon. It just doesn't make sense that our amazing creativity, yes, Chris, you included, don't get fucked up, should not be scored to match the attempts of this movie's merits, which are few.
Listen, when Rob and I started this project, we were really dumb about
Keystone
all of it.
Apparatus.
None of it made any sense, and somehow we lured you into our net, and here you are too.
That's true.
So,
You're right. You know what? Fuck whatever I said. You're right. I'm just a gluten-free motherfucker that just latched on.
Yeah. Very sexy. Let's start to test number 2, the most offensive.
Lots of dastardly.
We just won the last segment.
Mentions for this one.
No.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who?
No, you're the good
Yes, he
actually.
did. Who won the last segment?
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, but Rob is winning the season. More on that later. A little foreshadowing. This is test number 2, the most offensive. What we do here is we tell you about all the moments that we thought were super offensive in this movie, and it sounds like I've got 5, but Bob may well have 5 of his own. I'm sure Rob can think of a couple things, maybe even that we haven't all thought of. So we're going to dive into my number
5.
Okay, follow me. Solomon, 5-star general, pinnacle, powerful. My squad's incredible. My number 5 is wildly waving your wood in a crowd.
Yeah.
So he gets his finger stuck in a birdhouse,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and then he's swinging the
That's not
thing.
offensive.
He's swinging the thing as hard as he can in a crowd of children and women. But to
it's
bash
like
somebody in
fucking-
the head with a... Come on.
You're stretching. I have much more offensive than that. But go
Well,
ahead, keep going.
listen, of course, Bob, every time I've got to start with the light stuff.
You gotta heat up.
Yeah.
I again, yeah, go ahead. I'm being patient.
Okay. Number
4.
grinding your goldfish in a garbage disposal.
He felt bad.
That's in my catch-all. Continue.
He didn't feel bad enough. He was like, sorry, I thought it turned the light on. The fish doesn't care because it's in 47 pieces.
I actually did that to a mouse once because my kids were freaking out and I didn't know what else to do.
You threw it into the garbage disposal?
It was already in there. It was jumping. So I was trying to jump out.
So you turned
And
it on.
I did. Yeah, I did. This
Okay.
is not my proudest moment.
No, because I'm wondering now, of course, my brain goes to like, how much bleach did you pour in there? Did you pull apart every piece and like sanitize it?
No,
Did you ever
I
use
just
it? Well, I guess it's for garbage.
Yeah, just some soap and hot water. It's just like,
Nice.
Was it stinky?
no. It was
Okay.
but as I was spraying it with a thing, it was just like trying to like I was trying to get out.
It was like Quint at the end of Jaws. Like half its body's missing and still trying to claw up the boat. Oh, that poor thing.
Only I saw it happen. So there's no other witnesses to know that was true. I'm saying right now, it was my least proud animal rights moment.
Wow.
Please, let's
hey, if you have any complaints, you can email us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com or dial 501-300-0882 and ask for Eric.
And of course, for those of you who lost a pet to violence, there's no better therapy for that than to press that subscribe button. We're here for everyone of every affliction. So you make sure you go in there and, somebody went and shot your dog and then bragged about it in the book. You come to us. You press subscribe. Okay?
Just pound that subscribe button.
You do it. You pound it.
Keep going, Chris.
Okay, well, I've got a couple clips, Bob, so we'll see if you wanted to include this in any way. This one is Day and Night.
Who are you?
I am Omar Heyu Abdu Abul Bidibazi, but you can call me Heyu.
Heyu?
At your service. I work here day and night. In the day, I spray the walkways. I use thousands of liters of water just to move one leaf. It is wonderful. Thousands die every day in the Sudan of thirst, but here there is such plenty.
I've never seen you.
I give much service. I carry all the bags for the big shots. I know all the big shots.
Hey, you!
You see, I am on first name basis with big shots. I am coming, Sahib. I come to give you good service. I will help you with these bags. It is not a problem. Oh, this is a wonderful game. How many times do you have to put the sticks back in the bag? Is this a good score?
Long.
Yeah.
Few more seconds.
Renee!
What was wrong with that?
Well, I mentioned Middle Eastern face. That was the first appearance. I wanted to say Indian face, but I mentioned it to a couple people, because I test out the material a little bit.
No, it's brown face.
And they were like, "Oh, Native Americans?"
No, brown
and I was
face.
like, "No, like from like India." But
you meant
and I thought about it, and I
not
was
the
like,
kind.
Right. But the problem is, don't say that on the pod.
Okay.
The problem is, Jesus Christ, that oh no, my audio went weird. Am I still?
You're good.
Can you hear me?
You're good.
Okay, good.
You're good. Yeah.
Fight through it.
Yeah. The problem is that India is not in Africa, so I couldn't say Indian face because they're obviously some kind of Islamic Muslim sort of deal going on in like Egypt. I don't know. We're in Central Africa, so why there's an entire undercurrent of Islamic faith people in this movie at all is a question to me. But you tell me, because I don't even know where we are. They never give us a location. So
Ohio.
Right.
Could be.
Yeah, that was the beginning. Yeah,
Ohio City, Central Africa. All right,
So you got you got two more? All right, cool.
I got two more, yeah. And Bob, you mentioned this one already. And I'm thinking of Always Sunny in Philadelphia when I say rape implication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just once, though. I mean, like, all of the girls in the harem were definitely mistreated. But we're talking about Bazoo with his big old kazoo being alone in the boiler room with, what's her name?
Yeah.
The bad guy is like, he's going to rape you. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So, Bob, I know you mentioned
she never got raped. She never got raped, but she definitely,
to our knowledge,
she definitely got pre-raped.
We don't know what happened in the time before the forklift rope situation. We don't know what went on there. We're going to assume. Yeah, more pre-rape. Yeah. But pre-rape's better than all the way. I'd say. It's still, I'm still thinking about a shout out for the subscribe
please.
button, but I guess I'll leave this one alone. Let's throw it to.
We're clipping that line.
Rape is not a thing to joke about. That's not funny. Let's throw it to number
1.
I actually feel like a bad person at this particular moment. Let's throw it to a clip. This is dialects.
See that shanty up ahead there? Mm-hmm. Those natives look friendly enough. And since I speak 19 Zulu dialects...
Ernest, where did you learn 19 Zulu dialects?
I used to work in a record store.
That's racist.
Just pull over here.
That's racist.
Good. You wait here. You have to know how to talk to these people.
These people.
People.
Hey, homies, what's happening? What it is, bro?
Fucking Christ.
Shibop, shibop, doo-wop, doo-wop, whang dang, shamalama ding dong.
What was wrong with that one? Also.
So he speaks 19 Zulu dialects.
Yeah.
Because he worked at a record store, which means that he's heard rap music before, so he knows how those people, the blacks, speak. And then he goes up and he says, whatever he says, how's it hanging, or not even that, because that's like a white dad.
He does the lyrics to Witch Doctor.
Yeah, which is like, 70s? Pre-hip hop?
No, 50s.
Yeah.
50s? Yeah, like the birth of hip hop kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because he has no idea.
I wouldn't even say it's hip hop. It's novelty is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what's wrong with it, Rob.
Oh.
Would you like to?
So
I think you're getting it a little twisted. I thought he was just talking about hipsters.
In the
Go
90s.
Ahead, Bob.
I just had 2 mentions that were against women. Here we go.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the movie, Ernest says, "Women seldom understand cars," as
He
he's
did
working
say
on
that.
a woman's car.
Yeah, that's
he did
true.
say that. Yeah.
He did say that.
So that was one.
Yeah.
The second one was his female lead that ended up being the female lead in the movie. At one point early in the movie, she's like I'm paraphrasing here, but she basically said, "Why can't a man come in and complete my life?" Like, that's not how life works.
Yeah.
Even in 1997, when this was recorded, like that was not the mantra of the women's movement. Is let's have a man come in and complete my life. Like you are supposed to be able to do everything without a man. And those are the 2 things I picked out. And then my third one was the brown face, which you already mentioned. So I'm not going to say it because I figured you get that one. But I said he did it for an uncomfortably long time.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
It was really.
And you know what?
And
you know what? We're gonna fucking feature it later as my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
Because I'm a piece of shit hypocrite, and I'm going to laugh at it in just a minute.
Yes.
But Rob, go ahead.
I'm not going to bring any other mentions. I'm going to defend things just to make myself look more ignorant. So, Bob, the whole I need a man to complete my life, was that really a jab at women or feminists, or was it's no different than a man saying I want a woman to complete my life? Like she's just looking for companionship. I don't think there was a whole socio.
I think she said something like, "Take me out of this place," and it seemed like she was powerless to move on with her life until she got a man. Like that was the way she framed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying it was like I want a man to complete my emotional,
got it.
journey. It was more of like I can't do anything until a man comes and takes me into
All right.
that
So what you're saying is potato patriarch.
What he's saying
Yes,
is
exactly.
it's somewhere between wildly swinging a birdhouse around in a crowd and pre-rape. It's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Oh, I will talk about the birdhouse if no one else does. I definitely want to talk about that birdhouse.
I mean, that's what my number 5 was. Is the way that he sticks his finger in there and then starts like swinging it, like about to hit everybody in the crowd. No,
I'm telling you, I will not talk shit on Jim Varney, but I will talk shit on this movie.
Okay.
Continue.
Good.
Right.
Okay. Let's throw it then to your ad read, Rob.
Okay.
Here comes Rob.
Did someone mention my name? Never mind.
So you like that?
Rob.
Huh?
Rob's ad read.
Today's episode of The Worst Movie Ever Made is brought to you by Oops All Cummies, the interactive mystery sock game. Will you be strutting clean or trudging through cream? Order yours today to find out. Just dial 501-300-0882 and ask for Eric. Oops All Cummies. Thwart your foes with icky toes.
Oh my God, here he goes again.
At 501-300-0882. Ask for Eric. Tell him that the goo man with the webbed feet sent you.
That's a real number. Please, diabolical listeners, the 40 of you that exist that are that fucked up, please call that number and please talk about Oops All Cummies. Ask how much it costs.
Yeah, Eric sent
set.
you.
Yeah, and then say Eric.
Yeah. Ask for Eric and Eric sent you. They're all Eric.
But why?
Because
if you aren't asking for Eric, you got to ask for 10% Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he left K-Odd Oriental Rugs, and he's now with Oops All Cummies. So, was that inspired by Creamy Weemies?
Yeah, it was.
You think that was somewhere in the back of your subconscious?
Yeah, it was in the front of my regular conscious, actually.
Yeah, because it's been floating around. It's been one of those orbital thoughts that comes back.
Yeah.
Once a day,
Yeah.
That's the orbit for that.
You're sitting at a traffic light, and you're just like, creamy weemy.
Yeah, it's just like, creamy weemies. As it like floats by, Yeah. All right, let's start to test number.
I don't do that for those.
3. This is the worst dialogue. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Didn't even take for the worst dialogue.
I didn't yet.
I know. I know. I know.
Tina.
I know.
Read your machine.
I know.
Tina.
I know.
Rome.
Right.
Chris.
Probably. I know.
Chris.
I know.
Read your beeping machine.
I know.
I can't make waffles.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay.
Successfully seduced, Sexy Bob?
Yes.
I was giving you the dirt milkshakes and
dirt pipe
pipes
milkshake.
Or what? Yeah.
Well, but I'm not. This is not my. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Trying to seduce you during the bumper.
Yeah, I was just trying to get you loose.
Thanks.
Rub you down with a little olive oil there. The old dance. Number 5. Oh, thank God. He does the sound bites for this. Don't.
I really appreciate this gift and all, but I just don't think you and I could ever be. I mean, I need someone who can add thrills and adventure to my life. Oh, I don't mean to be cruel, Ernest, but you're just a small-town ordinary schmo. Just like me. We're both just ordinary schmoes.
I don't have to be a small-town ordinary schmo. I could change.
I'll always treasure your gift. Always. In fact, I have a whole shelf of schmo knickknacks at home.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I should go.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Ernest. I mean, I thought
No, she's right. I am just a small-town ordinary schmo. I don't have an adventurous bone in my whole body. When we were kids and went trick-or-treating, I never went more than 2 houses away. I guess I'm just doomed to a life of ordinariness.
All right.
What was that?
It was a nylon string guitar added for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the clip. So I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
Why did he say nis?
Just
because he was trying to
his
linguistically
heart was
interpret
just
the
broken.
word he couldn't figure out.
Yeah. His heart was just broken. He was at a loss for words. Nis.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys laugh when she said, I've got a schmo? Because
No.
I didn't, because that was one of the 1,000 pathetic jokes in this movie.
It's a
That
numbers
made me
game, though.
angry.
It's
But
like a
I
Zucker
felt bad
joint,
for
you know?
I felt bad for Ernest because he's not a schmo. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, you're leading right into my other point. What movie along the Ernest timeline is this? 5?
Second to last.
Second to
It's like
last.
the ninth.
That's all
It's
I
like
know.
the eighth or
Second to
ninth.
last.
Okay,
And it was
so
straight
he's
to
an
video.
ordinary schmo who never does anything adventurous? Because as far as I'm concerned, he's one of the most unordinary schmoes who does the most adventurous things.
Yeah, but
that
the
a person
adventures
can
are
do.
like the adventures are until this one were pretty small ball. They're mostly
He went to prison.
Yeah. Point counterpoint. We're all learning things here.
Mistaken identity, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't really him. Yeah.
No, I know,
He
but
played
it
for a long time.
was.
You know what I mean, Vern?
It was. Jesus Christ, we're gonna get 20 more of those. All right, number.
Yeah.
4. This is Dumb Yo-Yo.
O chosen one, may ashes be heaped on my unworthy head. The news from America is without pleasure.
No.
Are you goons hard of hearing or what? Ernest, or Agent 32, as you like to call him, never gave me any
32.
EO golly eyes or whatever. All I've got is that dumb old yo-yo, and if you and Toolball over there had half a brain in your heads.
Bazoo. Bazoo?
Didn't you hear him, hon? I think he said it twice for emphasis.
It's come to our attention, Miss Loomis, that you're an agent for Kazin.
Right. Me, Renee Loomis, a secret agent. Your Cheerios must be soggy, pal.
What?
Hey.
Cheerios must be soggy?
Yeah.
Does that mean he's crazy?
Just a little dim.
That sounds like a Christian getaway camp for summer.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's a crazy thing to say. Your Cheerios must be soggy.
I'm in the Bible Belt, and it had the same stank as I love that for you, or oh, God bless you.
Yeah, I love that for you is here too, though.
Yeah.
It's here big. I mean, I think it's actually fading now, thank God.
Yeah.
Because everybody loved everything for me for a while, and I didn't want to be loved anymore. I wanted to be left alone.
Yeah.
So-
After it came to fruition, everything changed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling insecure. Let's throw it to number.
Are we on 3 now? I think it's 3. Yeah.
3.
This is the monkeys.
Sometimes I go down to the next one, and sometimes I don't, and then I forget which one I did. So.
Bug repellent spray. Oh.
Ernest.
And of course I'll need my high-tech tiger-proof vest. My NATO-approved snake leggings resistant even to the Arctic whistling snow viper. My nuclear high-fidelity killer bee repulsor helmet. My state-of-the-art rhino wrestling gloves. My trusty chainsaw. And last but not least, some bananas to bribe the monkeys. It's always good, Renee, to have the monkeys on your side.
He's not wrong there.
I'm sorry. When I saw
Suck
this,
that monkey.
That's a good song. When I saw this as a kid, I lost my shit on that just because like the smash cutting between all the different costumes he had.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I did not find it funny as an adult. But when he stomped away like bumbling idiot, I did let a wry
he
chuckle.
does have a so he does is impressive voice work, and that's about it. And he's very expressive. So
he's a physical comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a pitchman before the films. Like that was his like. He's good at.
Yeah, he was an advertiser.
He's good at selling shit.
So he goes into the forest and he's like, "I'm coming to collect the wood from you monkeys," or something like very like.
Yeah.
I don't know, 2000 Blade 2049, like sounded futuristic or something, and I was like surprised that he did so well. Number 2. You guys want to be excited?
Yeah.
Because this is double boobies.
Tit scope lighting up.
These drive-by shootings are worse than LA.
Hey, fellas, how about a nice egg McOstrich?
Egg McOstrich.
These are gonna hurt. How do you like it, fellas? Sunny side up or scramble?
Sunny side up or scramble?
Yes! We got him! Yes!
Goodbye, Charlie.
I had to capture how excited I looked while you guys simultaneously looked more pissed off than I have ever seen you in my life.
I'm just remembering that scene as just like very irritating.
Why did you say goodbye, Charlie?
I don't know, but there
Was
wasn't good. There was not good continuity with the eggshells on the dashboard. Like after firing the first egg, there were like the shells for 2 eggs before his next shot, and there was a lot of that.
Eggshell continuity has to go on the write-up, I think.
Or lack thereof.
Eggshell inconsistency.
Lack of eggshell consistency. Number
1, Daddy.
Okay, Bob, this is where you and I part ways. Okay?
Oh, good.
I see it coming.
You know what?
Yeah, this is the only time it's ever happened.
All right. I think you're going to like this clip because, I don't know, I got a feel for, like, your weird shit that you enjoy. This is Da-Dee-Da. He's going to
Fred
defend this.
and Wilma, Pebbles too. Think that Bazoo's yabba dabba doo la di da. Bazoo is the best la di da, the best of all the rest la di da. Bazoo is the best la di da la di da la di da da da. Cartwheel splits.
You look like you need a drink. Hey, you.
At your service, Sahib.
Wait a minute. that was headed right into another clip. I was worried.
You know how I said I was messing with continuity on something?
Yeah. Okay.
That applies here too.
Okay, cool. Bob, have you anything to say about that?
I did have in my catch-all the Bazoo song, What the Fuck? And I took it out because I forgot what that meant. And thank you for reminding me that is a what the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, often you'll see actors and actresses in movies that are, like, lower grade showing off things that they were able to do in real life that, like you know, these, like, overachievers that become actors can, like some of them can, like, shoot flaming arrows with their feet, and some of them can, like, juggle frogs without harming an animal, and some of them can, like, swallow 40 liters of milk. And, like, you just see them do that in these movies, like, that are Ernest level. Well, I think that's what that was. Only it's
that
the
was
most
her
pathetic...
audition tape. Yeah, and they're like, we gotta have her. We got it. She's the one.
Yeah, because this movie's so shitty that like moved them to hiring her.
Yeah,
the fact that she can do these shitty, like they're not even cheerleader cheers, and she's hideous, and she's a cunt in this movie, and I hated every fucking second she was on screen. I didn't understand any of it. Explain, somebody, tell me what the fuck is going on. Do I not understand women? Humans?
I don't know. Jesus,
reality?
That's a big leap. You went from you took a giant leap there.
You went from this lady sucks to having an existential crisis.
I've been having more and more of those on air lately.
Yes.
Probably see somebody that isn't Jack Daniels for therapy.
And if anyone out there is feeling like they're having an existential crisis, just hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Listen, I mean, we would if we had a sponsor that was a therapy group. Honestly, we would say
we would have lost it by now.
If you, we would be like, listen, you really got to get therapy. But we're not, and you know what? We're doing things on the cheap. So a cheap way to get that therapy that you really need is pressing that red subscribe button.
Yeah,
you got to do it.
And then calling that number I mentioned earlier for Oops All Cummies, just for Eric.
Yeah. So it's something to watch and occupy your mind between your bi-monthly appointments.
You ever just clench your jaw hard because you're pissed off that you break a molar?
I haven't yet.
Okay, it'll happen.
Okay, I mean, I grit my teeth. Let's run to test number.
Okay,
I'm not doing this, Chris. Four.
Yeah, what the hell?
I know.
The worst production.
I know.
Why does my brain think that we do that?
If I hadn't had her that many times, I would have quit the show 100 episodes ago.
I know.
Look,
I can't wait to hear that.
You know what? I'm walking. I'm like walking and talking right through these test numbers and their bumpers because we've heard them so many times.
As much as I like Ernest and his character, I still had a severe worst production that we haven't talked about yet. My write-up is alliteration again. It's deserved dialect disambiguation.
Wow.
Here's why. The amount of varied accents in this movie was confusing and concerning. Like, Ernest speaks as if he's from the South. Okay, some area in the South. Yet
True, he does.
he's located in Ohio.
The Midwest, yeah.
Yeah. Then there are English accents, South African accent, native tribal African accents, to put it generically, Australian accents, Indian accents, and almost every other variety of Asian nation accents. I don't know how all these people got together and why they're in the same story. I get that it's a kids' movie, but even if the kids enjoy the movie, they deserve a little consistency to make the storytelling of a bonkers story tale a little easier to grasp. So that's my main thing, is deserved a dialect disambiguation. Now, just to add to the worst production, almost like a best production thing. So Jim Varney, this is his second to last movie, right? He was already diagnosed with. He was not doing great, but he was doing well enough to work. And he joined this film, and he was very unhappy. He was just not very happy, like, making this film.
All right.
And he was tired of being Ernest at this point. So,
who wouldn't?
Once the rehearsals started, he started to, like, add gags and add dialogue to just make the crew laugh. And they did. And between takes, he made the crew crack up just with his just being silly. And I thought that was just a genuine, like, awesome character trait of Jim Varney. And we're shitting on this movie. I refuse to shit on Jim Varney. I think he's a super talent. I think he got mixed up in a series of movies that are just not very good as movies.
Yeah.
But they were good for what they are, if you can appreciate that. Though, I mean, as a movie, it's not good. It's just not.
Yeah.
But
I think I read somewhere.
I'll stop there.
I think I read somewhere he would go to children's hospitals in character or something to that effect, like while he was terminal.
Probably.
And he was quoted saying like these kids deserve to smile because if they're half as scared as I am right now, like they deserve like better.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
he's
commendable.
Such a great dude, man. I agree.
Yeah, fuck him though, you know. Let's road to test number 5. The worst acting.
Oh no, Goofus. No, you're the Goofus, actually.
I'm Duffy.
Lots of dastardly deeds, dames, daring do. Susan's Pantry Country Catering.
We're all full of daring do.
Loser.
Damn it.
Daring do. It's in there.
Acting.
Okay, normally we do 3 clips here for maybe sometimes for the worst acting, okay? Yes, I went a little hard just now. I'm sorry. But I'll make up for it in a minute. Let's go with number
Will you?
1. This is Dreams.
Well, what or what? I know nothing. Give us the eyes of a goalie, or we'll pick through your body to find them with a pair of pliers. What eyes of a goalie? I know nothing about this. Abdul Qasim has instructed us to bring in the eyes of a goalie. Or the eyes of the thief.
Maybe Abdul Qasim should pluck his own eyes out, since he stole the eyes of a goalie to start with. I don't mind us. Please, continue. I find this sport rather amusing. Thank you, Bazoo. Very balletic.
Oh, thank you, Sahib. You have saved my unworthy skin. I never dreamed I would be rescued.
You are so right. I'm the man of your dreams.
Ooh. This is some really neat stuff.
That is how you know this movie is truly racist, though, because when Jim Varney is doing racism for comedy gags, it's one thing. When that guy is supposed to be like a serious character and he's acting like that,
Yeah.
how about? Okay, so this subject came up before, guys.
Right.
Bob, you even said Norm Macdonald. You specifically said Norm Macdonald.
Well, I did, yeah.
Do you know why?
Not
because of
no,
that
not for
joke.
this, no.
Because of the YouTube joke that Rob read that Norm Macdonald performed on like Letterman or something.
Yeah, he famously took old timey jokes and like put his like weird morbid spin on them all the time.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Right. So Jim Varney does it here. So what you're telling me, because I didn't know that, is that Norm Macdonald was ripping something off, not Jim Varney. Because I wanted to know who.
Correct. If
they
Norm
both
Macdonald
are.
could reach,
That's what I'm wondering. Did Norm Macdonald do it first? Was it his joke, or was it like a joke that existed?
No, Norm was still on SNL or just leaving SNL. That's an old timey. That's just like a joke that you hear your parents tell you.
That's just they're standards. Yeah, they're old jokes.
Yeah, they're exactly.
Yeah, it's an old joke, right? But nobody fucking tells that joke around a fire. That's like a stand-up joke. It's just too complicated for a lot of comedians to say it because it's too long and
it's in the same wheelhouse as like Rectum damn near killed him. You always hear the punchline, but the build up to it's different.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I just want to know why Chris hates so much. Chris, what happened?
I wasn't able to eat all of my noodles.
Just go for it. Just do it.
Let's do dead comedians.
Number
2.
I'm not doing the Tears for Fears. We're going long. Well, then the bank president says, "It's a knick-knack, Patty Jack. Give the frog a loan."
This old man is a Rolling Stone.
Knick-knack, Patty Jack. Give the frog a loan.
Say, did you see the girl with the glasses and the long, skinny legs?
Skinny legs, Gazin.
Gazin?
True.
Which way?
Gazin.
Okay.
It's
a knick-knack, Patty Jack.
Give the frog a loan.
Gazin. That ought to be easy enough to find.
Come, ladies. boys.
Come on,
The great Kazim bids your company.
Yeah, so, I mean, Ernest just said it. He's like, that ought to be easy enough to find.
Yeah.
How do they know where the fuck they're going? All right, mate, never mind. That's catch-all shit. Who came up with the joke first? Was it Society, an unnameless jokester? Was it some take on some Shakespeare joke from way back when? Was it Jim Varney? It shouldn't have been in this.
Probably John Milton or Oscar Wilde, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good guess. All right, Bob.
Because
you don't
Oscar Wilde wrote The Importance of Being Earnest.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Oh, man. And then if you actually take all of the syllables of that and assign them different numbers, you actually come up with the number 23 when you add them together.
Yes.
Oh, Christ. Don't even start. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of
you can
gyms,
listen to
we
our
were just talking
number
about
23 episode at www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Push that subscribe button with your dick. All right.
Oh God,
Bob. Here's what I'm saying. I did make a joke that was ill-timed and ill-favored just now about Jim Varney, and I apologize.
Very poor taste. Yeah.
But I'm doing, for the first time ever in a worst movie ever made segment, I'm doing a best acting segment. Do you want to hit the bumper, or should we just go straight?
Oh.
I'm just going to go, one, daddy.
Yeah. There it is. This is Drink.
Will that be with ice, O anointed one whose spittle is sacred ball?
Yes, with ice.
Cubed or shaved, O majestic one whose flip-flop is the serving spoon of the bowl?
Cubed. As I was saying, Jameen.
In a tall or a short glass, O special one whose flatulence is the perfume of the night.
Tall. Good grief, what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing, O splendid one whose earwax is the high price spread.
Yeah.
Get your hands off me, you filthy urchin.
Thank you, chosen one, whose urinal is the soup bowl of the poor.
Real quick, I'm just going to throw this in before you say anything. All right, go ahead.
That's actually so awesome. That's a part of the movie.
When he goes into the woods with all his stuff and he gets mauled, he's like,
oh, okay.
Can I hear that abuser one more time?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
See, I thought it was when he puts the grapes under his
which character
veil.
That was Ernest. That was Ernest.
Ernest
meeting the monkeys. I think I could be mistaken.
Oh, I think it's Ernest eating grapes. I don't recall though, and I'm very bad with brain stuff that involves thinking. So Rob's probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. That segment, I texted Rob. I was like, he legitimately made me laugh this time, and I did not see that coming.
Yeah, because you can tell he's like, even if he hated being in that movie, like he committed to that part because he thought it was so fucking funny. Whether or not it lands, he's just like, I know this kills. I don't care if anybody hates it. I know this kills, and I'm like laughing my ass off doing it.
And it did. It did. Yeah. Like he says of the poor twice, which took me out a little bit, but like before that, his first couple lines, he's like over complimenting.
Yeah.
And he thinks that his like Middle East face is so funny that he's smiling ear to ear and trying really hard not to laugh as this segment is going on. And something about that was
trying to be scary.
Oh, it was
like just like gross.
It was so but it was so genuine, the joy that he felt doing this character.
Yeah.
That I could not help but enjoy it. It was
it's
funny.
infectious. Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. And I had never thought about Ernest positively ever.
Yeah.
And I never will again. That was the one supernova in the vast expanse of the universe that we might see in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen again because Ernest is awful, but
Yeah.
But Jim Varney really got me laughing there, and
yeah.
Thank you for that, Jim.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Vern.
Okay. Let's throw it to Bob for fact or no fact.
And people nowadays are way too concerned with their shiny, tiny beeping machines than they are with the simple joys of living.
That's a fact. You know what else is a fact? You guys are gonna lose.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, here we go. Ernest Goes to Africa was the name of the movie. And what did I call this game? I called it something fine right now, but I think it had something to do with the play on the name Ernest Goes to Africa, which I can't
Furnace on my testicles.
Yeah. Let's just say that. Because my computer is being super slow because I'm going to say Discord, but probably not.
Patch update Tuesday.
Right.
I had to update on Discord.
So, in fact or no fact, I'm going to read 5 things. Out of these 5 things, 1 is false. It didn't actually happen in this movie or about this movie or about this actor, about this anything. Everything else had everything to do with this movie. Here we go. First one. Linda Cash. She was the lead actress. She was in 3 Ernest movies, and this was her
last?
Last. Okay, second one. This is the only Ernest movie where Ernest makes mention of a previous adventure of his. Like he makes mention of a different movie.
Okay.
Okay, third one. In the village scene, some of the African female extras can be seen wearing a halter top with just made out of beads. And they had to hire a breast wrangler.
Okay.
Okay, fourth. Is this third or fourth? This is
fourth.
1, 2. This is third. Okay. Third one. In the scene where Ernest talks to the African chief, originally, the actor, the chief, was told to hit Jim Varney on the head, but on the padding, and he totally hit him on the causing problems.
Oh, no.
And the last one, the director of this movie has a cameo in the movie as a customer in the diner.
All right.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yeah.
You are claiming that there are breast wranglers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't show any tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like 4 white men that look like Steve Irwin running out with ropes and stuff.
Oi!
And there's like, and Jim Varney is saying over like a megaphone, like, "All right, boys, wrangle what dangles." Like, all these African women running away because they're terrified of Jim Varney's friends who have ropes. That's what I'm imagining in my head.
It did make, yeah.
Okay, let's go through this.
Wrangle what dangles?
Lead female was in 3 Ernest movies. This was her last one. I want to say she was in Ernest Goes to School. Wasn't she the love interest in this class? I might be mistaken.
But was that the last one?
No, this was Africa was the last one. So like, that was one of the preceding movies I think I remember seeing her in. So I don't know if she was in 3, but that's a breadcrumb trail that leads me to believe that's true.
Okay.
This is the only Ernest movie where he makes mention of a previous adventure. I want to say that might be true, but I can't think of the one he made because the Ernest character, I feel like it's almost like an anthology or like a sitcom logic where he's in all these adventures, but there's no memory or recollection of them.
Right.
So that'd be a cool meta humor, especially if he knew that was going to be one of his last ones. So I can believe that. I want to believe breast wrangler, so I'm just going to say that's true.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to say, so basically he was told to bop him on the head and there was like a helmet or a protective piece and he bopped outside of that protective piece and that possibly concussed Jim Varney.
Yeah.
I can believe that too. I don't know who the director was, so I'm going to say number 4. I'm going to say that I'm gonna say that didn't happen. I'm gonna say that
Number
Jim
4.
Varney wasn't bopped. Yeah.
That's a good guess, Rob. I would have said 4 if I wasn't going to say 3 because I feel like those are things that Bob could be pulling information from other movies into. That's what he likes to do. He likes to be like, "Oh no, you're wrong because this movie then did that, and you should have known that." And then we both lose. So I'll go with number 3. Rob goes with number 4.
It's been a while since I did that, so I don't know why you keep.
Because it's always in your back pocket, and you always have the option, Bob.
He's got it. He's got it.
It's right in this fucking pocket. Anyway, okay,
That's
Linda
not
Cash.
gluten-free, if you know what I mean.
I think you all lost. Linda Cash was in 3 Ernest movies. This was her last. Okay, number 2, the only Ernest movie venture of his was The Lie. He only did that in his very last movie. In the Army, he mentioned being a camp counselor, which was his first movie. In the village scenes, yes, some of the actors were actually seen with breasts, exposed, and they had boob wranglers or breast wranglers on set. Fourth one, in the scene where Ernest talks to the African chief, he was told to hit him on the head where padding was, and there was a miscommunication with the director, and the chief just hit him on the head square in the middle of the. Ernest went down for like 10 minutes. And the last one, I gave a breath for us to celebrate. Last one, the director did have a cameo in the movie. He was a customer in the original scene, the one that complains about his food as a snack. That's the.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think the chief probably hit Ernest on the head because Jim Varney was being extremely racist throughout this entire movie.
And he always wanted to hit a cancer patient, and now was his chance.
No.
Thank God. And if he didn't clunk him quite the right way, Jim Varney may not have been so sweet for the rest of his life. That's I think really it was like the knock that like made him a little loopy.
So what?
Subscribe.
Let's
throw it to the catch-all.
No. Okay. Goodbye.
Seriously, nothing more wonderful than a cat.
All right. None of email is.
All right.
Believe it or not, this is not going to be my best.
Chris, how many do you have? I have a lot, and I want to cut them down.
All right, go.
You have 3? You have 3?
I have 5. I always do 5.
All right. Please let me know if you have any of these. My first one are just random observations that annoyed me. First, it was a $40 fucking birdhouse in 1997.
Yeah. I think $100 now, yeah.
$40
Second, the tribal men all had well manicured facial hair, which doesn't seem right. And the third one was Ernest. I think it's Travolta's character. He said, "I smell water." I mean, you don't smell fucking water. Anyway, continue.
That's true. No one has ever smelled water, even when their nose was half a centimeter above it. Because water doesn't fucking smell like anything unless it comes out of a hose.
Yeah, exactly.
So
my tap water smells like sulfur, so I buy bottled.
Oh well, that's
mine did.
Yeah.
If actually you were in present time, it wouldn't smell like anything. But water can't catch up to the past, which is where you are compared to Bob.
Central Time.
So because it's running slow, it smells like sulfur.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, my number 5.
And now Rob feels small.
Yeah,
I'll get over it.
Get with the times, as they say. Somewhere in Central Africa, a man steals the plot of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Okay, so Bob, you definitely already said this. But literally in Indiana Jones, the bad guy steals the stones that make the eyes of a god that the tribe is worshiping, and I felt like that was too blatant.
You know what they say? Africa's so big, it's like a whole other country.
Okay.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, they would.
Here's my 4. I'm going to keep this really short. The lead villain was wearing a turtle. New trope.
Turtleneck. Lead villain.
Oh
turtleneck.
yeah! Holy shit, he was. That's true. Villains like turtlenecks.
They like turtlenecks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I should just silently start wearing turtlenecks on the show, and then everybody will know who to root against because they love us all. So.
Like, we don't like that douchey director.
Yeah. You're perfect for the movie. Okay, Rob, yes, they would say Africa is a whole other country because they didn't even give us a specific country in Africa
in the
that this
entire
movie
continent
takes
of
place
Africa.
in.
Yes.
This movie takes place in Africa. You know, the region of Africa, which makes up like 30% of land mass in the world. Africa.
No, it
to
was
be
filmed
specific,
in South Africa.
It was. Well,
This
that's
was
not
actually
what they
filmed
told
in
us,
South
though.
Africa.
Yeah, but when you think South Africa, you think
which
white
is
people.
not, exactly.
Which is what
South Africa is not known for its black population.
So when did apartheid end?
80s.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bob, you got anything else you want me to keep going?
The correct answer to that question is too late, Rob. Too late. That's when it ended. I have more catch-all. But when did you? What was your last thing? My last thing was.
I thought we were going to trade off. I thought we were going to trade off.
I know. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually something you mentioned during your bad taste. I want to say there were several dark moments, like in terms of like a movie made for kids,
as in the shade of Jim Varney's skin.
No, like the goldfish slaughter.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I'm kidding.
The goldfish murder.
Yeah. Yes.
Dumping the snakes on the guy.
The rhinoceros.
The rhino stomps.
Yeah, and the rhino kicking the guy's heads off.
Yeah.
Those were fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
no joke.
I remember watching Rumble in the Bronx as like a high school student.
The wood chipper.
And we did that in the pod, which can be found somewhere.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
I never get to do that. Thank you, Rob. And when that movie first played in my face, they put the guy through the tree chipper, and I'm like, holy shit! And they didn't show it, but it insinuated enough.
And Smash cuts to the next scene with the garbage bags.
Yeah, no,
oh my God.
It's pre-chipper. It's pre-chipper.
No, and as a high school kid watching that, I was petrified. I was like, ugh, that's disgusting. And then, of course, I got desensitized like everyone else. And I'm go show the show the wood chipper with the guy's legs sticking out.
We want to see the body as it's torn apart. We want to see on the molecular level it being separated. Yeah, because that's how things are now. But all right, my number 4 is Close Your Eyes, and it's Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Jim Varney's Ernest sounds like legitimate Joe Exotic from Tiger King.
Yeah.
If you play the audio from either one of them just saying a random sentence in one Jim Varney video or Tiger King just talking, you would not be able to tell me which is which. Because they sound the fucking same.
Okay.
They're just, same sugary, raspy deliciousness of the South,
Yeah.
The stuff you love.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go ahead, Bob.
Okay, this is a bit of research. Here we go. There was a scene that it was not in the actual film. Originally, Renee, that's the female lead, drifted away on a raft. I'm guessing that's when she inflated her pants.
Yeah.
Either way, Ernest has to jump off and save her. But when they were actually going to film it, a crew member said, hey, that's where there is something called the kangaroo in the water. And that kangaroo is a microscopic parasite.
I know where this is
fish. Yeah. It's attracted to urine. It's attracted to urine. It goes up the penile stream, lodges in the penile whatever and starts sucking blood. Very painful to get out, requires surgery. They said, you know what? Fuck it. We're not doing this scene. We're just going to pop the raft pre-scene. So that's why that happened.
I'm pretty sure they lay
So he never went in the water, right?
They lay eggs in your urethra and they have barbs in them so they don't come out.
Yeah.
Right, which is why it requires surgery, because we can't
Yeah.
flush it out. We have to like surgically open your dick to
You gotta
get
yank
the
each
barbed
barb.
eggs out.
Yeah.
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 That is absolutely horrifying. Thank you, Bob. Let's throw it to number 3, and that is a torture dungeon in a mansion hallway.
I think that was just a pacing thing. I thought the same thing you did, Chris. But it's like he had to go from here with like the crawling out and offering the drinks and saying the funny things to like rescue the damsel, you know?
Yeah, he goes from a closet. He comes out dressed as a grandma, which again, the bit wasn't bad. Like him as a grandma, you know, like burying the ashes of her husband in the furnace of the mansion was
in the boiler room. Yeah,
it was kind of good. I almost clipped it for good, but I can't do more than one good clip for a bad movie. I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But then he opens the door, and it's like our industrial arena that you hear about, and worst movie ever made episodes previous
of past.
That's what it looked like. There were fences. There was like careful caution. There's electricity. There was a giant furnace. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Like, what are they making in this mansion? Why is this room in there? Is it to power the like high class kitchen that they have upstairs because they serve so many people out in the front lawn?
I'm sure. I kind of want to see that. I want to see the ghostly apparitions in the lawn asking for white wine refills.
So do I, but you know it shall never be because Jim Varney.
If you build it,
he's a goner.
They will come.
So.
I just want to hear Rob say they will.
And you know what?
It's all gummies.
Yeah. So let's once again thank you. Oops, all gummies, cummies. Excuse me. Did I say gummies because I meant commies? For sponsoring the pod. For me for going to gummies first. And not cummies. Whose turn is it? Bob's?
It's mine. I think you have this one, but where the hell and when the hell did Ernest get his original back after being in the old lady costume and the brown face Indian costume? Like, it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But he did ultimately.
Yeah.
Only when they were in a hurry to leave. It's not like he did it earlier than that. You know?
No, but you remember, Bob, the scene where where Varney is pulling all of the stuff out of his pants and dropping it like Jim Carrey in The Mask style, which is a joke that they totally ripped. That explains where he puts everything that he has in his giant parachute pants.
They're pre-washed jeans, so they're more flexible.
You know? How did they know that? That's the thing. Yeah,
we don't know that. Why is it that every primitive tribe that you run into in a shitty movie is cannibalistic?
That's just how it is.
It's good old-fashioned family racism.
All right. You're right.
I'm back.
He's right. All right, well, it's your turn, so go ahead.
I think my last one, right? So...
Mine too?
No, are I 2 left or 1 more left?
I don't know. You tell us.
I don't know. The first one is... I have so many, but I only have one. But you probably
Bob
have
writes
this
a master list and kind of whittles it down as we approach the bit, and then he has a grab bag after that.
And this
he
one,
went as a linguist. The old English.
I was like way prepared because I'm not working yet. I start back to work next week, so I was like way prepared. And this is my last one that I had highlighted, but I don't remember if I did 4 or 5. So when he was dressed as the woman. And then dressed like the, I already said that. No, I already said that one. That's what it was. When they were in the middle of Africa, I mean, where did the white guys in the suits with like the Australian accents, where the hell did they they come from? Like they just descended upon that golf cart as if it was just there the whole time. It was never explained where those guys came from.
And why?
Because the other one seemed to have a tracking system, and they did not.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So I have a bunch of other ones, and I'll just add if you say something. But those are the good ones.
I want to know, so Ernest is accused of being the thief of the eyes.
Yeah.
To everyone. Everyone knows that he's supposedly Agent 32 who stole the eyes.
No, it's only that one English guy that calls him Agent 32. Everyone else doesn't think shit about him.
Okay, but he's saying that in front of the entire African tribe is what I mean.
Who is?
At the end, the guy, the main
says-
antagonist does have a crash out towards the end where he's like, he's the one that stole her from you, who stole her from me. So like, as a way to try to.
He was like, there was the man that you killed. He was the man that you killed and the pilot, which just goes to show how convoluted this movie is. That Bob didn't know this, but it is the pilot, and it's the guy that looks like the Indiana Jones guy, and he was killed already. So here's the pilot.
Yep.
And then all the stuff happens with the guy, and it becomes Gymkhana all of a sudden, where they're fighting on a hillside in giant ninja suits. And then Jim Varney wins. Ernest wins. And then the yo-yo slips out of his pocket and smacks the ground, and then everybody everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's the eyes!" This guy was just condemned. He was just the bad guy said, "This guy's got the eyes," and then he's like, "No, I don't. Let me prove it to you. I'll kill you." And then Ernest wins, and then he drops a yo-yo that breaks in half and becomes the eyes by accident. All I'm saying is they would find him guilty of being the person
shot
that
him
fucking
on
stole
sight.
them.
Yeah.
Why are they celebrating?
Because I think at the end of the day, they were just glad to have them back. It's the simplest explanation.
That's not good enough.
You'll take
fuck you.
That is not good enough. They would roast him and eat him.
Who's the racist, assuming they're all cannibals, Chris?
Because they were.
That's the closing frame on every birthday card I send your kids. It's gonna say "Happy Birthday" from Bob on the podcast. You're not good enough.
Famous last
I thought
words.
you were going to say, "Who's to say they were cannibals?" Because that's an awesome closing line as well.
No. And then I'll write back. Underneath it, I'll put dash. Dad.
No. Don't make my children think that they have a different father. They'll be excited about that. And I'll lose them forever.
No, I'm not. I can't write. Continue.
Well, who knows? Maybe not I either right now. Anyway,
I'm not a writing teacher, or maybe I am. Ask Chris. He knows everything.
Come on, he's an English teacher. We've said it all
along.
Yeah. My point is they'd kill him because he's obviously guilty because they were in his pocket.
That's a good point. I never thought of it. It never occurred to me, which is probably why I enjoy this movie more than both of you.
Well, think about it now as we send it to what we're watching.
All right.
Anytime I share things that I like to watch, I get.
That's just stupid. That's the best you could come up with.
And this is what we're watching.
All right.
Storm Area 51. Did I mention that yet?
No. Is that like a documentary about the people who tried doing that in 2019 or whatever?
Yeah, Erin, my wife, for those of you who are our newest 30 or so subscribers who just joined the pod today, I remembered Storm Area 51 vividly.
The Naruto run.
And my wife had no idea what I was talking about. And
it
I was
happened
like,
right
we gotta
before
watch this
COVID,
documentary.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened right before COVID.
You guys remember it happening though, right? Like I remember
some guy
it
went
being
on
a big deal.
Facebook, made a global event on Facebook saying they can't stop us all if we storm Area 51 at once, running like Naruto with the arms behind their back.
Yes, I recall this. Yes,
she did do that. Yeah, it definitely. But Aaron had no recollection, and I was like, "How do you not remember that?" It was like international, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, like, no, that's me watching Reddit. Like, I'm scrolling Reddit, and I feel
online.
like Reddit. And Reddit shit is like global news because that's where I get mine. And and then I was like, oh man, that's why they did a documentary, because enough people don't know about this that it's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we also reverted back to the, we're sad. Aaron and I are just sad people.
Jersey Shore.
We're watching Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Again.
All right.
It's just so fucking good for the first 6 seasons. The last 2 are hot trash. Everybody knows it. It was them rushing to make a bunch of prequels, and then they ruined their own cachet so badly that they weren't even allowed to make the sequels because Game of Thrones was so hated that all they did was House of the Dragon afterwards.
Yeah.
And now I'm just watching the king who is residing over all of the ashes. And that is HBO. I'm sorry you ruined everything, but you did. Go ahead, Bob.
Mine's extremely recent. 2 nights ago.
I'm jealous, but go ahead.
Yeah, I went to the movie theater for the first time since I want to say Inside Out. Like that was like the last movie I think I.
No
in the
shit,
theater.
for such a buff. I was just in there for Lilo and Stitch.
It's been a while. So I saw Weapons, which is like super like
cool.
It's like hyped up.
I hear it's amazing.
It was a fucking fun movie, but the beginning seems slow. But once the second character perspective is done, so they show the movie from like a few different characters' perspectives, or should I say a few different characters'
point of view.
It's not point of view perspective. It's just like you only see them in the scenes. It's whatever they experience. But once that happens, after the first 2 characters, the second act begins, and you see like it just gets really fucking interesting. Then the third act comes in, and that's when the gore comes in and the speed comes in. Like it just fucking faster and faster and faster. Then the last 10 to 15 minutes is fucking bananas. Yeah. And then it's insane. And then it just ends. And I highly recommend it unless you can't do horror. Otherwise, go see it or steal it if your name is Rob Scucci. Rob.
More on that later.
Which you would.
So here's the thing. I have a video camera rip on my hard drive right now. It's actually pretty good quality. Here's the thing. With we young kids, right? It's playing at the drive-in. I can't traumatize them. So, and then, my work-life balance and family dynamic is like Stacey gets home from work. That allows me to get work done. The next thing you know, it's like dinner, bedtime, blah. So, I will give this movie my money, but like I want a chance to see it. So I did snag a copy, and I will be watching it this week for that reason. And then when I can sneak out, because I have like band practice and shit. So like, when I can find a couple hours to sneak out and actually see it in a theater, I'm going to. Aside from that, Tubi has the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I've been catching up on that. And then on YouTube, I've been watching this channel called URM Academy. They have this series called Master the Mix or Nail the Mix, and they'll take. It's all metal. They find like iconic metal songs, and then they get all the stems without any processing on them, and they're like, we're gonna show you how to fire up Pro Tools or whatever you use and nail that mix. So it's a music production thing. It's really cool. And then he also does cool. He does reaction videos to like Lamb of God production and like Meshuggah production and like Cannibal Corpse production. And he goes through their process and like explains it in layman's terms to like aspiring musicians who aren't. I'm a good musician. I'll honk my own horn, honk honk, but I'm not good at production. I find no joy. I find no joy. I find no joy in the production process, so I'm trying to learn and get better. So that's what I've been watching.
Okay, cool. Lamb of God gets short shrift, I think.
What's up?
I think Lamb of God gets short shrift, as I put it. I don't think that people give them enough credit because They're very redundant, but what they do well is fucking awesome.
They started the whole new wave of American metal, so I mean, they picked up where Pantera left off, and they just fucking nailed it.
They really did. Chris Adler, I think is his name, the drummer for Lamb of God, does the same fill every time, and it's da 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 da. And I made sure to learn it because he just does. That is the fill that he does for every riff to riff transaction that happens.
I'll text you after this because he plays on a Protest the Hero album and his drumming's fucking insane.
He's so. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying for Lamb of God for some reason.
But he quit Lamb of God for that reason, and then he started doing other shit. And he's a good chameleon drummer. So like, I'll send you the album. It's fucking sick.
Rob, you know, because you were part of it when I played with As the Silence Fades and those type bands. All they wanted me to do was go on my double bass, and at a certain point I was
you gotta serve the song, and then
I need and then you and I jammed, and I was like, there's a better life out there for musicians, you know. Not disparaging our really terrible music, but it was super awesome and bad.
That was tight,
and I hated it. And anyway, let's throw it to bad credit names.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Hell.
John Lambon. Dyke Siswana. Jeff Sackman. And Robert Van de Weege.
Robert Van de Weege?
Goodbye. Robert. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to interrupt. Robert Van de Weege. It was 4 words.
Weege.
And I don't know that it's pronounced Weege because
isn't that a slur for Norwegians? Like you want to bag up a couple Ouijies?
Bagging Ouijies could be creamy weenies. All right, offensive minigame. This is Tooth Fairy 2 versus what are we doing this week? Ernest Goes to Africa? Fuck.
Yeah. There we go.
I heard that.
Oh, I like cats.
Cats like you too.
Offensive mini game.
All right.
Adultery auction.
Okay.
Or wood waving.
Adultery auction.
What wood waving?
The waving the treehouse around and possibly endangering children with it. Or
or
go with adultery.
Pre-adultery.
Barbecue or garbage goldfish.
The goldfish.
Yeah.
They're having a cute moment with condiments, and then he murdered an animal. So I'd say the animal murder. Yeah.
Okay, blatant racism or cranial croquet.
The croquet. I'm going the croquet.
Yeah, croquet.
Okay, that wins.
I think the racism was misguided in Ernest Goes to Africa. I think murdering somebody with a croquet ball. I'm not recreating the noise, but
the racism breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, I mean,
I
agree.
Yeah,
they're the same wheelhouse, so to speak.
Okay, fair enough. Let's throw it to the movie comparison. Who won the pitch this week?
Oh. Why do you always do that, Dad?
We used to love that as a kid.
You're home early.
Chris.
I think you won the pitch, right? Chris!
Yeah, I did.
Chris is up.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, guys. All right, Tooth Fairy 2 or Ernest Goes to Africa. Rob, last week with Tooth Fairy 2, you got a 4.5 star rating on your pitch.
Yeah.
Which is great, but I am asked a score of 4.6 this week for Ernest Goes to Africa. So Ernest wins the pitch.
All right.
Okay. Offensive. What's more offensive?
What won the minigame?
It's looking like okay. So Tooth Fairy 2. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, 1-1. Nice dialogue. What's worse, Tooth Fairy 2 or Ernest Goes to Africa? That's up to you guys.
Tooth Fairy 2.
I'm leaving it with you.
Yeah, I agree. Tooth Fairy 2.
I once again disagree, but all right. I actually would rather listen to Larry the Cable Guy comedy than I would Jim Varney.
Oh,
the season isn't over.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Jim Varney is a physical actor. His dialogue is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Larry the Cable Guy is a like lyrical comedian, and it's bad, but it's a little better than Jim Varney.
Yeah.
Okay. How about production? I did it for the money. Tooth Fairy 2. Or deserved.
Yeah,
or
it's Ernest. It's Ernest.
Deserved
Ernest was
dialogue disambiguations.
Ernest was all over the place, so I think that I'm gonna agree with Bob on this.
He shot 2 movies back to back out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He
Acting?
had to pack a bunch of shit, yeah. Acting, I'm gonna say I like Varney,
Ernest?
so I'll say the other one. Does it matter?
For me.
No,
Ernest
the
had-
acting in Ernest was better. It was cheesy, but they acted it well.
You know what? I'm going to agree with that too. Gun to head, Chris. Gun to head. You'd seriously rather watch Tooth Fairy 2?
She gonna marry Boa Grob Billings. No, I'd rather watch this again. Fucking Varney's so funny.
All right, give me a demerit for Varney then in Ernest Goes to Africa, because we need a demerit.
His voice gets annoying after a while.
No, I don't like that.
The rubber face.
Yeah.
It's the Flavor Flav face.
Yeah. So
because Flavor Flav does it all the time too.
Yeah,
It's
so let's
like
go with
the least funny thing.
the rubber face or the flexi face or whatever you want to call
Flexi
it.
face. I like Flexi face.
All right.
What's worse? Nothing at Stake or Flexi face?
Nothing at stake.
Yeah, nothing at stake is worse.
At least you knew the conflict
Fuck
in
both of
Ernest.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you. Hate you guys.
Okay.
You
Tooth
sort
Fairy
of did.
2. That's true. Last
How
time
many
you were here.
how many antagonists were in it? This actually is maybe the perfect scene for Battle Royale, but we're not going to do it because Chris didn't write it because we asked him not to. Maybe it can happen next week.
They did.
If we find something good.
My
you know?
friends told me that I wasn't funny enough to write the outline that I wanted to write. And I was like, you know what? You guys are right. I'm not very funny. And if you feel like you're not very funny either, one of the things you can do for a little bit of peace of mind is subscribe to YouTube, The Worst Movie Ever Made, because, you know, whatever your affliction, we're here for you. And we want to provide that therapy.
Okay.
Rob, you want to plug us and throw it to Bob?
Well, first,
By the way, we're doing Birdemic 2.
Who's putting Birdemic 2 on the Google Drive?
I'm trying so hard to avoid saying it. Fuck. I don't want to watch this piece
What's
of
it called?
shit
Like
movie. Fuck
Birdemic
you,
2
Rob.
Resurrection or something? Birdemic.
Yes. Resurrection.
Is it Resurrection?
The Resurrection, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So I've plugged it many times. Go to www.theworstmovieevermade.com. We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple. We're on Google. We're on, I don't know, like Pocket Cast or some shit. Amazon. Wherever you try to escape life on your commute or your mental health walk, which is where I try to escape my life. You can find us. We're also on Instagram and TikTok. We post a lot. Give us a follow. Check us out. We're fun. Bob, what's your last word? Final word?
Know what I mean?
All right. Okay. Hey guys, see you next week.
That was for Chris. Love you, Chris.
We'll see you guys next week.
Sure
Thanks for listening. If you're new, we have about 30 new subscribers on YouTube. It seems small, but it's big to us. So thank you for your following.
We like that.
But YouTube sucks.
Heck yeah.
Listen to us on Spotify, and Spotify sucks because they don't pay people. So listen to us on iTunes. iTunes charges things, and I have to change the price like every week manually because it tries to charge for the episode. So fuck iTunes. Just listen to us wherever you're comfortable listening to us. Bye.
Thanks, Shay. Thanks, Shmaine. Thanks, LaShrew. Bye, Jelly.
Fucking Trump.
All right, I'm working on the Birdemic here. Birdemic, the Resurrection.
And guys,
2013.
and while Bob is downloading it so we could get the clips for the episode next week, it is currently on Tubi. Now, if you listen to us week by week, you will appreciate us letting you know it's on Tubi. But if you're listening to the archive years from now, it's probably not on Tubi. We're sorry. It's a shell game with streaming. So right now it's on Tubi.
Yeah, you're right.
It might,
Never thought about that.
Remember when we were talking about Raising Arizona, and then the week we did it, it fell off of Amazon Prime?
Yeah, you're right.
Get a copy. Yeah, so right now, Birdemic 2, The Resurrection, is streaming for free on Tubi with ads. It might not be by the time you listen to this episode. That's the best we can do.
But by then, we'll have at least another 30 subscribers.
Yeah.
So, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Why do you always do that, Dad?
We used to love that as a kid.
All right, guys. Bye, Jelly Scoo.